Buying a home is one of the biggest financial and emotional decisions most people ever make. And what surprises me is how often buyers make the same avoidable mistakes that unfortunately costs them money, options, and confidence. Today, I want to walk you through the most common buyer mistakes I experience here in West Los Angeles. Why are they happening, and how to avoid them so you can purchase a home calmly and strategically. Before we dive in, I want to take a quick minute to introduce myself. For those that haven't seen any of my other videos, my name is Caleb Ramsey, aka your Triple C Realtor. Triple C stands for clarity, compassion, and confidence. Every week I post videos that help people make smart, pressure-free real estate decisions in the West LA market. If you want help thinking through your own situation, you can call or text me at 818-450-7515 or email me at caleb.ramsey@exprealty.com. Or you can click the link in the descriptions below, schedule an appointment, and reach out anytime. All right, let's get into the most common buyer mistakes I'm experiencing in the market right now. The first mistake I see is buyers falling in love with a home before understanding their complete financial picture. A buyer walks into a place, loves the light, the layout, the kitchen, and then mentally moves in within 5 minutes. That's human. I get it. I did that when my wife and I bought our first home. But what often comes later is sticker shock. The mortgage payment feels higher than expected. HOA fees weren't fully considered. Property taxes, insurance, maintenance. Do you got a pool? Oh, that all adds up. And then suddenly that home you fell in love with starts to feel stressful. And homes should support your lifestyle, not restrict it. The fix here isn't to ignore emotion. It's to balance it with clarity and preparation. That is why I always encourage buyers to work closely with their realtor and their lender early on to get a clear understanding of their full financial picture and obtain a true pre-approval letter, not just an online estimate. So when you're properly pre-approved, you know exactly what you're comfortable spending each month, how different properties might affect your numbers, and where your real buying power sits. Now, having all of this dialed in before you start searching allows us to look at the full monthly picture up front. So when you walk into a home you love, you already know if it fits your lifestyle and not just how it looks on a Sunday afternoon. The second biggest mistake I see is waiting for the perfect market. I hear this constantly. I'll buy when the rates drop. I'll wait until prices come down. Oh, I'm just watching the market right now. I don't want to overpay, or I want to get a good deal. Here's the truth. There is no universal perfect time to buy. You can look at it historically throughout all the years, especially here in West LA. So the right time depends on your finances, your timeline, your risk tolerance, and your long-term plans. Waiting for the headlines to change often keeps buyers stuck while opportunities quietly pass them by. So sometimes buying now makes sense. Sometimes waiting is the smarter move. But what matters is making a decision based on your financial situation and not fear, noise, or social media predictions. If you want more about this, check out my waiting to buy video for additional guidance. Okay, so the third mistake is focusing only on price and ignoring your terms. In competitive markets like West Los Angeles, price is just one part of the offer. I've seen buyers lose great homes even when they're offered more money, simply because they didn't structure their offer or it just didn't really work for the seller. Things like closing timelines, contingencies, deposit strength, pre-approval and proof of funds documentation, and flexibility matter more than most buyers realize. Strong strategy often beats emotional bidding. So this is where having a calm, experienced guide like me makes a real difference. The goal isn't just to win a house, it's to win the right house without that unnecessary risk. So 9 out of 10 times, the second most important thing to a seller is a smooth transaction with little to no headaches along the way. Mistake number 4 is rushing or skipping due diligence to stay competitive. When buyers feel pressure, the first thing they want to do is cut time. They skip inspections. They shorten their review periods. They're making assumptions instead of asking questions. That can work sometimes, but it can also backfire in very expensive ways that also cause delays. Due diligence isn't about being slow, it's about being smart. If you have the right resources and the right team, they can help get that due diligence done in a timely manner. And you can be competitive and still protect yourself, but it takes planning and working with an experienced team like I mentioned. The right strategy also depends on the property, the seller, the seller's agent, and the overall deal structure. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. Mistake number 5 is choosing a home based on today and not tomorrow. Buyers often focus on how a home works right now, but not considering long-term changes. Life changes, jobs shift, families grow, your needs evolve. A smart purchase considers resale value, flexibility to upgrade or modify later on, school districts, city or local development plans, and long-term livability. Even if you plan to stay for a while, it's important to consider all of these things. Think through these questions like, how easy will it be to sell later? And does this still work if life looks different in 5 years? Those conversations matter more now than some sea-stone countertops. Mistake number 6 is confusing urgency with importance. Not every home that feels urgent is important, and not every important home needs to be rushed. Buyers sometimes feel pressure because a listing is popular. It's gotten a lot of buzz. There's a deadline approaching and other buyers are circling around. That doesn't automatically mean it's the right move for you. Calm decision making protects buyers from regret. Going back to the goal isn't speed or keeping up with the Joneses, it's confidence. Remember, one of my CCC levels of service. Mistake number 7 is choosing the wrong guidance. Now, I'll be honest, this one is delicate, but it really matters. Not every real estate agent is the same, and not every agent is a realtor. A real estate agent is licensed to help you buy or sell property. A realtor is a member of the National Association of Realtors and agrees to follow a strict code of ethics that puts your interest first. The difference shows up in how you are advised, how negotiations are handled, and how transparent the process feels. You don't need an agent who pushes. You don't need hype. You don't need fear-based urgency. You need a realtor who explains options clearly, outlines the trade-offs honestly, and helps you make decisions you can stand by long after closing. All right, going back, clarity, compassion, and confidence. My CCC style. If you're thinking about buying in West Los Angeles and want calm, honest guidance without pressure, I'm here to help. Call or text me at 818-450-7515 or email me caleb.ramsey@exprealty.com. And as usual, all my contact info is in the description. I love what I do, and I'm always happy to talk real estate with you. See you in the next video.